I'm about to interview a wicked creative artist, and she goes by the name of Shashamani. So, what made you come up with your art piece, and what made you come up with your works?
For me, it's mainly about memories, my family, trying to share that joy that I feel.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything I do, I just really want to put that story out there.
Yeah. Okay, do you find any challenges when you do your creative work? Like, any challenges do you kind of face?
I think a big challenge is sort of like, getting everyone together and trying to get out a vision that you had originally. I think it's, when I'm doing my film work, it's really about perseverance and continuing on. Like, you had a good idea, you had a plan. It's just about keeping it going and keep doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And where do you want to take your work, like your art, like your whole vision? Like, what is your kind of goals and your dreams? Like, where do you want to take it?
Yeah, so with my practice, I like to combine fashion, like making the clothes, and then combining it with like,
on, drip.
Yeah, I like to take the clothes and combine it with film and kind of put out like a whole visual world that I've created.
Okay.
And for me, my next steps, my end goal is to kind of just be in films, like putting my films out in the cinemas and everywhere, and people can, watch it.
Watch it. How do you find collaborating with other people? Like,
I absolutely love collaborating. Like, it's one of my, like, the best things I can do in my practice.
Yeah.
I think for me, I feel like I work better when I have a bigger scope to play with. So if I know there's other people coming, I know that I don't have to do it all by myself. Someone's gonna come with their ideas, and also it's a factor of like, I believe in myself and my work, but sometimes there's someone else who's just gonna have something else that's gonna add on top of what you're building, and that's when it really, really starts to flow. So I love collaborating.
That's good. And what do you have to say about social media? Because a lot of people say that social media plays a part, image, and a lot of people feel depressed when they don't get likes or they're not feeling hurt. So what do you think? Do you think social media plays a key part into stuff? Do you think it's better? Do you think it's made things better, or do you think it's made things worse, or does it depend?
In terms of social media, I feel like we put a lot of pressure, and even I'm guilty of it myself. Like, if I see someone, I automatically go to their Instagram page, see how many followers they got, look at this, look at that. But in reality, if you met someone in the street, you wouldn't even know what their following count was. And half the time, the people you meet that you actually want to work with, they haven't got the biggest Instagram accounts. But it's better when you meet them in person, because you know their vibe, you know their personality. You get a feel for their soul and how they're going to work with you. And I think that's a lot better. I've had so much better luck just finding people in person than looking at Instagram accounts and being like, oh, this one's got this and this. So yeah, it works better that way.
Yeah, and what is your one advice you give to an upcoming creative that finds it challenging? Like, what is your one advice you give to them?
I think just persevere, and I feel like even if they say they want a specific thing and you're not the it person, or your idea isn't what's currently going on, even if you just continue to persevere, they're going to come around to what you're on, and they're going to come around to what you're doing, and then everyone's going to be doing what you're doing. And it's just more so about being confident in yourself, to know that your ideas are good, even if no one else is saying it right now.
Yeah, sorry for that noise in the background. Performing live. There you go.
Even if no one else says it right now, they're going to be saying it later.
Right later, yeah. And what kind of art that you make again? What's the type of art that you make?
So I'm a multimedia storyteller, which basically means I do everything. So I do films, I do creative direction, I do garment making and styling and photography. So kind of put it all together.
Well, yes. And where can they find you on Instagram? Where can they find all your lovely work?
shashamanistudio.
Shashamanistudio, yeah?
SHASHAMANI.
Hey, Sasha, we're going to follow your work, Queen, 100%. Boom.